Hello again, Struckwap. Welcome back to another day, day 7. Let's do it like that. 7 of playing Pathfinder Kingmaker. Today I'm starting early because it's a no editing day, streaming only day, so I can start at walkout time. It's 3:36 p.m. Just fed my pet, gave him medicine, and I'm drinking my hot milk here. And ready to rumble, to finish some companion and other quests. And welcome back to Aragon. He's first again. I'm not gonna quit this game until I'm done with it, but I will be stopping for a while. Not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. The day after tomorrow we have a new title coming out. We have a new title coming out, and I'm talking about Tales of Arise. Tales of is an interesting series of games, of JRPGs. Modern JRPGs maybe is the better way to put it. And yeah, if someone was a fan of the Tales series, on the 10th of September it's coming out. I'm thinking of streaming it on launch day and just pausing this game and then returning back to this game after I'm done with the Tales game. There are all sorts of other titles I would want to play this month, but I can't just spend that much money. I think this game and Tales are enough in terms of spending for this month, because they're definitely keeping me busy. I mean, this game I'm getting exactly what I expected from this game. And for me, buying this game was money well spent. I mean, I'm playing it for a 7-day and I'm nowhere near done. Nowhere near done. And there's just so much more to explore and to do. Now, let's do Lance quest. Lance side quest. And you're saying Tales of Arise is just a bad copy of that game that was coming out first. Well, see, Tales of Arise is a part of a series of games. So you can call it a copy of the old Tales games, that's fine. But, I mean, who started it all? Final Fantasy and Phantasy Star. That's the games that started it all. They were some of the first JRPGs to become popular, so I guess all of those games could be called Final Fantasy and Phantasy Star clones, but I don't like the word clone unless something is verbatim copy pasted, like you're looking at two games that are twins. Because see, sure, someone has to start it, but I don't call Torchlight a Diablo clone. I don't call Wosen a Diablo clone, although Wosen is very similar to Diablo 3, for example. Still, it has its own things. I don't call Path of Exile a Diablo clone, even though it does look like a Diablo 2.5, but I think Grim Dawn is better for that title. But again, if a game looks similar to another game, as long as it's not a twin copy-paste, that's fine. And if it's a twin copy-paste with just different story and character names, but it's the same one from the same franchise, then it also makes sense, then it's fine. But again, I think Tales of Arise will be fun. It does look similar to Is, by the way. It looks similar to Is, and it looks similar to Scarlet Nexus, but it's because they're those types of games. Modern JRPGs.
Shayla teaches us to see
As for Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, I've never seen it, but Grand Blue Fantasy used to be a fighting game. Like a Street Fighter type of game, side by side, Mortal Kombat fighting. A Relink might be a JRPG in the same universe. I've never heard of it, I have to look into it. I did not know there's a Grand Blue Fantasy game that's not a side scrolling fighter or whatever. Okay, last time I came here, I didn't have LAN. I went to the Pitaxian wine cellar, and then I exited and had to go back to the town to pick up LAN, because it wouldn't let me here. You're saying it's like Tales of, like the Tales series, but with other people. Okay, but I like playing those games single player. JRPGs, I like playing those single player. Although a little bit of co-op won't hurt. I like being able to develop my whole party. And I like the system, for example, in some of those games, how you can switch from one hero to the other. Like in Is or Scarlet Nexus. Whereas if you play with others, are they gonna use their own items? What happens to your other party members? Do they just pick a random of your party members and control it? What if you want to switch on the fly to a certain party member and your teammate is using that party member? So where do we need to go? Over there, Chief Su. Tales of Arise, whether you can play with others. I don't think you can play with others. I don't think it's designed to play with others. My guess is no. My guess is no. It's supposed to be the single player experience, like classic JRPG single player experience, just with modern visuals and engine and mechanics. For me, it would ruin the game if I take some of those modern JRPGs like Final Fantasy, etc., and played co-op. For co-op, we have online games that are designed differently, that are not designed as a single-player game, and then those fit games where you have repeatable content and stuff like that. Giro went together healing Mosh. I think this guy talks like this, this chief, so I think that's how he talks, this character. That's how I imagine him, the way they've written his lines. Shmut is shook. It's the type of character. It's in my mind, that's how I hear him. Although not with that voice, but with this although probably it's like this. She came, she took it. Something like that. But yeah, alright, enough messing with the voice. This chief, so... What does he look like? Is he a halfling? No, he's not a halfling. He's just an old guy. I obviously cannot do the old guy voice, but Nice voice. SBM SSSS was a bro. What's up, SBM? Can you speak more? Nah, enough speaking with the Chiefs accent, Chiefs not accent, but voice. Crusaders. I love it. I love the dialogue with this guy. How they made him talk. I mean, I don't want to be disrespectful to anyone who actually speaks like this. It reminds me of Adam Sandler and that movie. Was it called Mama's Boy, when he was a footballer, American footballer? Adam Sandler, and I think it was called Mama's Boy, where he spoke like this. Immediately reminded of this. So where do we go for? Where her secret den is? Is that where we're supposed to go? I mean, it's the only place that says secret, and let's check it out, see if that's the place. Well, I can say I haven't been here before, so that's probably the place. She ate Dira. No, Dira or Dyra. Dyra's getting eaten. Okay.
You'll make a fine trophy.
I'll cut you wide open.
She'll cut me wide open? I don't think so. No cutting wide open today. I don't think so. Let's try this, and here let's put this fella here where he's supposed to be. Okay, when do I come? She didn't get much stronger since the last time we saw her. She wants to be our slave. Do we want a slave? Do we want her as a slave, or do we just kill her? She already betrayed us once. What's to say she won't do it again? She says she will be everything her master commands. I like this one. You're not even worthy of becoming my slave. Do we kill her or do we let her leave? What's to say she won't? Her stubborn.